Good morning, it's 6:15, New Year's Eve, and we're walking out of the forest. And we're walking out to the Araroa forest and mountains. So this is the night day, I think, on the same backpack, with the same dirty clothes. I started the 23rd, it's the last day of the year, 31st, so it's going to the left. The wind is really warm and hasn't been like this the last 8 days. It's been quite cold in the winds. Now you can just go with shorts already in the morning at 6, so it's really nice. And we're gonna come up to the 1,600 kilometer mark in 1 hour or so, which means we passed the sign on the first day coming into the Araroa ranges, meaning we walked 100 kilometers in 8 days. 7 days if you would exclude that rest day on Christmas Day. Still, it's like average about 14k, and I would compare one of these 14 kilometer days as hard as walking 45 kilometer on flat ground. So the kilometers lies a lot here. It doesn't really matter how many kilometers you do a day. The only thing it matters is how long you keep on walking and how many breaks you take, more or less, because you try always to keep the same tempo when you're walking. That's the mountain we left behind now, leaving behind. We're gonna do a little peak still today, so it's gonna be a hard day before we come out on the other side. So if you saw 2 episodes earlier on, you might wonder where the bad weather went. It's up there in the mountain. He just told us we're doing 4k per hour here, which is very good, because when they calculate this distance, they calculate 2 km per hour tempo. So we should take us 7 hours to get to the other side. Hope we can do it faster, because you see the weather. The rain will arrive any moment now. At 8:15, we're just walking fast, more like zombies through this dark forest, trying to get out on the other side, get out in the light, get out on the other year. No, but get out and find a good place to stay and celebrate New Year's Eve. So we just want to arrive as fast as possible. coming up to the summit. It's about 800 meter up. We started at 200-ish, I think. So it's not that low, 800 meter, and the weather is not good up here, as we knew of, but it's the only way to cross and to get to the other side of the mountains. So this is where we gotta go. It's a bit muddy, so it goes a bit slower now. This will be the last summit for 2023. Here it is, the last summit of 2023. Hey, is this summit?
No.
Alright.
Okay, sorry, I'm cold. I'm not. Yeah, keep on going.
Okay, here we are, the last summit of the North Island, the last summit of 2023. It's just up there. Met at the top, we saw Richie there and Kurt. I saw Kurt was filming a bit, so if you check back to Kurt's vlog here on YouTube that I posted yesterday, you might see me some footage where I didn't film much. So at the top, 9 heavy days, okay, 8 days, had one rest day there, Christmas Day. I'm really happy I didn't walk this alone, because going over the mountain ridge there in that storm wouldn't have been funny alone. Even the day after going down, it was so slippery. There were so many times we fell. I fell like 10 times, I think. And if you break a leg down there, yeah, or whatever you do, maybe you don't break a leg, maybe you do something half injured that you sort of could get down without a rescue helicopter. That may not even come in that bad weather. It's always nice to have some company in these difficult tracks when you're out for 9 days. Otherwise I do enjoy walking alone also, but this part is really good to have company at. And I had good company. Yeah, are we arriving? Are we pushing?
Big push in the bush. Fun group. Having fun.
Yeah, a bit more to go. Spooky, huh? But at least, as I said before, yeah, if you can accomplish this 8 days in a row without taking break or hitching, I mean, like there's no way to hitch around. You have to hitch around big roads. You have to do the whole one in 8 days, 9 days, 10 days if you want to take 2 rest days, but then you have to carry food for those extra days. If you can accomplish this, you are ready for the South Island. So I'm very pleased with that knowledge, because I wasn't even certain. I was able to actually do this with that 25 kilo when I started on my back. So this is a creek, and it's been raining now for 2 days, so If it's been raining for another 2 days, it would be even harder.
Right.
12:15, and we did find a last spot for an Airbnb, so that's nice. We have somewhere to stay tonight. But we're gonna do some road walking to get down there. 11k of road walking. I cannot get through. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Yeah, it's a bit too big, unfortunately. Are you waiting for a ride out? Are you walking? It's 1:15, we're on the road. And I located a cafeteria just 3.5 kilometers ahead. And Maggie are saying it should be a bar. It might be a bar.